MissGame&watch here. I'll be talking about 5 Switch games that are underrated and hidden gems. I even shine the spotlight on older Switch games that are forgotten. Before I start, I do have a scoring system, and many are confused by it. First of all, the scoring is personal. I will never say a game is bad, because I believe there's an audience for everything. Alright, let's begin.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Alright, Company Man. We'll begin with an action platformer with humor. Climb the corporate ladder, literally. Each story of the company building is a stage. And let nothing stop you from becoming the CEO. The humor is office tropes and puns. They're a little too accurate, it's funny. You even heal yourself with coffee. This game isn't hard. It's very doable. There are some challenging things. And this game is short, so a lot of people can give it a try. You can probably beat this game in 2 to 3 days. I had a great time with this one. This is a hidden gem for sure. Pixel Junk Monster 2. Do I say just Monster 2 or do I add in the Pixel Junk? Here we have a very addicting tower defense game with a cute and bright art style. They look like little toys. Each stage has a long windy road where the monsters travel up to your hut, who are after the village's babies. I don't remember what they called, but they're babies. Travel the road and place different types of towers that shoot bombs, arrows, magic, and many more. I could not put this game down. When I say this game is addicting, I really do mean it. Going back to get some gameplay, I end up just playing this game through. I'm finding I really love tower defense games. This happened also with my last video when I was getting some gameplay for Kingdom. I also ended up just playing that game through again. And while you're playing, the music will begin to change, and that's when a boss will show up. I will say this game is short, and it's not difficult. Well, to me anyways. So it made me kind of disappointed with it because I wanted more of this game. So maybe I was just obsessive? Steel Assault. Here's another action platformer, but with a high difficulty level. This game is fast-paced and is super action-packed, that it can be kind of overwhelming, but it's in a good way, especially the boss battles. It kind of goes all bullet hell sometimes. This game is just gorgeous. It's art. It's making me all giddy just talking about this game. It also has a look of the Game Boy Advance era. Our main character punches, uses a whip, and a zipline, which you need to use correctly and plan, otherwise you might place yourself in a tight spot. This game is like if Contra 3 and Mega Man X had a kid. If you've never played an action platformer, this shouldn't be your first game, because this game is difficult. But so worth it. Giraffe and Annika. Is his name really Giraffe? Maybe Giraffe. No, it's Giraffe. Oh my goodness. Now to calm it down with a cozy adventure game. Explore a large island to find star pieces to unlock the secret to what's going on. The island is very contained, which I love. I love when every nook and cranny is not for nothing. There's lots of items to find that will help you along your way to explore more of the island. You will start out with no abilities and you can only walk, but after beating some dungeons and boss battles, you'll obtain different abilities to get to different areas, like jumping. This game has some platforming elements, and there's rhythm mini games to deal with the boss fights. This is a great example not to judge a cover, because this is a hidden gem. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about this game. It's not a great game, but it's pretty good. It has the vibes of a Nintendo 64 game. And what I mean by that is, do you remember how contained the stages are in Mario 64? Or Banjo-Kazooie? Hey, and even Balan Wonderland. That's what I mean. There's lots to explore without wandering for nothing. I don't remember buying this game, but I actually really did enjoy playing it. Be warned, it is glitchy at times, but it doesn't ruin the gameplay. And thank goodness, there's no farming. Ooh, Evergate. Lastly, we have a puzzle platformer. Sorry guys, I didn't give you a wider variety of genres. Practically all of them are platformers in some way. Right away when I started playing this, knowing that the setting is the afterlife, with this art style and this mellow mood, and emotional music, I just knew that this story would be very touching, and boy is it ever. But here you play as a spirit in the afterlife. The platforms are widely spaced out, and you have some spikes and other dangerous things that you can't touch. But there are colored crystals all over to help you get to your goal. As you jump, you can slow down time for a moment and shoot out a beam at those crystals. And they will help you in different ways. Some of them will give you a second jump, some of them will turn into a void which you can swim in. And I believe if you want a higher score, you hit each crystal with those beams. You don't have to, but then the stage says it's not complete. Something to that effect. You also have to collect things too. This game isn't casual, it's more puzzle than platform. You really have to plan ahead, and each stage gets more difficult the further you go. So, did any game catch your interest? Did you discover games that you've never heard of before? Let me know if you found something new. I'm trying to highlight games that no one's talking about. And if you're a game collector, I hope you discovered something that you're missing. I really would appreciate it if you help this channel grow. I would like to keep continuing these videos and adding the other stuff I do. I recommend putting on notifications because sometimes I post up to 2 to 3 videos a day. So as always, thank you. Mahalo.